What's up, you guys? Today's video is going to be a good old Q&A because I haven't done one of these in a while. I also didn't feel like filming anything makeup or fashion related today. I just wanted to kind of chat. So first and foremost, I want to say apologies for not having a Saturday video. I mentioned this on my Instagram account, and I think on my Twitter account too, I'm not sure. Which you can go and follow, LIFE127 on both of those. Thank you very much. But I actually had a video. It's actually already uploaded and ready to be published. But it's a sponsored video, and I didn't think beforehand to ask the brand if they wanted me to post it on a specific day until Saturday. And they were like, actually, yes, we'd like you to post it on Thursday. So I was like, okay, fuck, I'm fucked. It's an hour before I'm supposed to upload and I have nothing. So sorry about that. That's totally my fault, but you will see that video come Thursday, so enjoy that one. But today's video is going to be a good old Q&A because I haven't done one of these in a while, just sitting back in my little fashion hall chair, which is usually when you guys see this, sipping some wine. This was up to here when I started, so feeling good, feeling great. So I asked you guys on my Instagram. Don't mind my ratchet phone, it's even cracked the screen. But I asked you guys on my Instagram if you had any questions for me. So let's go through. I'm pretty sure a lot of my friends are trolling me in these comments, but it's okay. We'll get through them. They're annoying. Okay, first and foremost, of course, my mom is the first one to troll me. She said, how often do you speak to your mother? Really, Mom? Really? Mostly every day, but you know, on the odd chances I don't call her, she doesn't call me. We yell at each other the next day that we hear from each other, but yeah, pretty much every day, if not every other day. Too damn much. Leave me alone, lady. Leave me the hell alone. No, actually, me and my mom talk a lot. We have a very good relationship. She's you know, she's kind of the shit. And I know you're watching this, Mom, so I only said that for you. My best friend commented on that comment. She said, do missed calls count? Missed calls probably only count when my mom misses my call. When I miss her call, then it's it negates a day that we talked, and then she hates me more, you know? Next question is from my friend Chelsea. She actually took it seriously though, so thanks, Chelsea. If you had to give up one makeup product, mascara, eyeliner, highlighter, etc., what would you pick? A makeup product to give up? I would probably give up blush. No, maybe eyeliner? No, blush. I would give up blush because I would just wear some extra bronzer and call it a day. I'm not really most of the time my blush usually kind of looks like bronzer anyway, so I'd probably give up blush. That was an easy one, actually. Really don't care about you, blush. Or maybe eyebrow gel. That's kind of cheating, but eyebrow gel. Or, no, can't give up setting spray. Okay, so blush, yeah, for sure. Next is, what's your favorite chocolate candy? Reese's. I'm not really big on chocolate, but I could fucking bang with a Reese's cup. Ooh, and Meech just turned me on to the Reese's big cups, and it's got way more peanut butter in it. Oh my god, we literally laid in bed last night and both ate a pack of our own. That's love right there. He likes his frozen or from in the freezer. I like mine really almost melty and warm, not microwave warm, but I keep them on top of the fridge because it's warm up there, and then his go in the freezer. It's a perfect scenario. But yeah, definitely Reese's. I'm not actually big on chocolate. The only thing I really love that chocolate is chocolate ice cream. No. And then the same person asked, what's your favorite drugstore foundation? I would have to say probably the Revlon Photo Ready Insta Filter. That one's really, really good. That's a good foundation. I'm going to link it down below so you guys can check it out because it's bomb. And I also mentioned it in my top 10 drugstore favorites. Great foundation, especially if you're oily and if you like more full coverage. It's a good foundation. Just don't use the applicator. Just use your beauty blender or your brush, whatever you like. Next question is from my friend Elba, who's pregnant. Congratulations, girl. She said, why has your ass been neglecting me? I'm sorry. It's so weird because she's actually from Cali and she moved here to the East Coast a few years ago, and we've literally never hung out, which is crazy. So I'm sorry. I love you. We will hang out. I would say let's go get wasted together, but you can't do that right now. So that kind of fucking sucks. I missed that chance. Well, I mean, obviously you'll have the baby and then you can get wasted again. So maybe I'll neglect you until you have the baby so I can meet her and also we can get wasted. That's so selfish. But yeah, probably. I feel like I was slouching. I'm always slouching. Okay, next question. And then she said, where's one place you would like to travel where you have not gone? I've been really, really, really into, like, I keep seeing everybody going to Tulum, Mexico on like Instagram and on YouTube. Like, I just see it and it looks so fucking beautiful. So that's like first and foremost that's been on my mind, but I want to go like everywhere. Other places that I want to go are Thailand, which I will hopefully be going next year. I also would love to go to Jamaica. Like, I don't know, I think I'm just in the mood to go to the beach, because every time we talk about vacation I'm like, can we just go to a fucking beach? But yeah, I want to travel the world. But first and foremost that come to mind is Tulum, Mexico, Jamaica, and Thailand. Next question is, what are your favorite plus size clothing places to shop? You guys probably know them because it's all the ones that I haul on my channel. Boohoo, #1, probably love Boohoo. Forever 21 has great plus size stuff. Also love Simply Be. Also love Fashion Nova Curve. Obviously love Fashion Nova. Other places, those are, as far as like plus size goes, those are really the only places I have shopped. If you're into more like higher end pieces, then Universal Standard is really good for like basics and stuff, and it's like a lot better quality than most plus size fashion brands. ASOS has a lot of really good stuff as well. I just haven't shopped there. Oh, also Missguided has a really great plus size section too, but they don't update it very often. Like, I feel like I've shopped Missguided Plus literally almost a year ago, and I go back on the website and like all that stuff is still there and not much new stuff. So I wish they would update it more, because I know like I go on Fashion Nova or Boohoo like literally every week and there's all this new stuff. So that would be great if they could update that. The next question is, do you ever miss going to work Monday through Friday? Honestly, no. I mean, honestly, the only thing I miss about going to work Monday through Friday is that you know there's a paycheck for you twice a month. It's very secure. You know you're gonna have money in the bank and it's good. But that's really the only thing I miss about it, honestly. And I'm good, so you can keep that. I don't miss waking up at 6 a.m. every day. I don't miss having to fucking commute 2 hours each way. I don't miss having to be somewhere at a specific time for a specific amount of time every single day, Monday through Friday. Like, it just, no, I'm good, thanks. Okay, I will say, like, the only thing I miss some days is interacting with other people. Like, some days I'm like, hi mom, like I just call everybody in my phone book because I'm like, I need to talk to some other humans, like not just my dog. But most days I don't want to talk to other people, so I'm good on that, thanks. Next question is, do you want children in the future and how many? Yes, I do. Probably like 3. Yeah, maybe 4. I don't. Yeah, definitely more than 2 though, because I'm a family of 2. Meech has a sister, and then his brother, his little brother, like came later. Like, he's a lot younger than him, so he kind of grew up with 2 kids in the house too. Yeah, probably more than 2. 2 is just like, especially with a boy and a girl, you get bored. So probably 3 or 4. 3, hopefully 2 boys and a girl, because I feel like I'm just gonna be better at raising boys than a girl. I know I'm like very girly, but like girls have a lot of emotions and I do not. And also, yeah, and if it's 4, like 2 boys, 2 girls, you know, even it out. Like, probably, I know I can't choose this, but like first one's boy, second one's girl, third one's boy, fourth one's girl. That'd be great. Or boy, girl, girl, boy. That'd be perfect. Okay, next question is how to pick clothing for my type of body. I don't know how to answer that question. I'm sorry. I don't know what your type of body is, and I feel like that's a very deep question. I'm sorry, I don't know how to answer that. Put on the clothes if they fit. There you go. If you feel good, if you look good, that's how you do it. Next question is, if you could do the makeup for anyone in this world in this very moment, who would it be, why, and what look would you do? Okay, right now. Whose makeup would I want to do? Probably J-Lo, just because she is perfect. And also we have the same last name, so like maybe we're related in some way, probably not. But J-Lo, just because she's a queen. Like, I would love to touch her face and also just like get to know her on a personal basis would be amazing for me. And then what look would I do? Probably like a bronze smoky eye with a nude lip, just because that's like the thing I'm best at and I don't want to fuck up JLo's makeup. So probably like a bronze smoky eye with like a very nice contoured glowy face and pouty nude lip, like overdrawn. A lot of my friends like to call it the Ashley lip because every time I do their makeup, they have like, you know, but yeah, that's what I would do, and it would definitely be on JLo, absolutely. Okay, next question is general relationship advice and thoughts. Wow, you guys got some big fun questions here. I would say probably always try to be as supportive as possible and also as communicative as possible. Just like share everything. For example, like you're not gonna have trust issues if you tell each other everything. Like obviously not everything, because you have to have like your own, you know, like personal thoughts and ideas or whatever. But like, for example, like if a woman ever tries to hit on me, she tells me immediately, just so I don't think anything is up. Isn't he a fucking gem? Which I never think anything is up because he tells me those things. So yeah, just trust each other, be open and honest, even if it's not like the thing you want to hear at that moment. And also try to have fun. Like don't take everything so seriously. Okay, next question is, how was it transitioning from living with your mom, then living on your own, and lastly living with your boyfriend? Whoa. Oh my God. Okay, between living with my mom and living on my own was a way bigger transition than living on my own and then living with Meech, because Meech, like, we were already dating when I moved into this place, so he was over all the time. He spent the night. Like, honestly, it was such an easy transition because he was already here like every night to begin with, so it was just kind of a matter of like moving all his stuff in and like actually knowing for a fact that he'd be home every night, you know what I mean? So that was super easy. And honestly, I like living with him a lot more than I liked living alone. Transitioning from living with my mom to living on my own was a little bit harder just because like my house, like when I lived with my mom, I was never home alone, ever. So like being home alone all the time it got kind of lonely, and especially because like my apartment's like kind of dark, like it's in the back of the building, so you don't get much sunlight back here. So it was a little bit creepy, but so yeah, I thought I really wanted to live alone, but I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would. But I definitely enjoyed it more than living at home. I had my own space. Like when you want to be alone, it is a blessing, but I found myself wanting to be alone a lot less than I thought I was going to. Transition-wise, it wasn't that hard. It was honestly harder on my mom than it was on me. It probably still is, but I was fine. Yeah, it was honestly just paying the bills that really came hard on me. And then the next question is, have you tried using Monistat chafing gel as a primer? No, I haven't, but I've heard very good things, but I also highly suggest you just use Monistat chafing gel if you have chub rub in the summer. It is quite revolutionary, I will say that. For example, if you go to like Disney World or Universal Studios or like a theme park this summer and you've got some shorts on and you've got chub rub, that is an ideal thing to invest in. The next question is, how are you so confident and don't give a damn? Like, that's my burning question. That's a very good question, but honestly, I am not always so, I mean, I am a confident person, but I'm not always very confident. I have what's that word? Not self-doubt, what is that? Self-conscious. There you go. I'm self-conscious about things and I have insecurities just like every other person. I just don't choose to show that on Instagram or on YouTube. Like obviously if I'm gonna choose what side of you guys I want to show, it's probably gonna be the best side of me, as you guys I'm sure do on your Instagrams, and if you have a channel, what you put out in the world, you obviously want to be the best impression of yourself. And I think that's what we need to learn about social media is like, you're only seeing a very small portion of somebody's life. So don't assume that like what you see on social media is the whole picture, and like just because they seem very confident on social media that they're always that way, because when I look in the mirror sometimes I don't like what I see, but I don't know, I think I've always kind of been a very confident person. I think it's just in my nature and in my personality, and then also just like growing up with pretty much all confident women around me, and just, I don't know, I've always been a very sure of myself kind of person. But yeah, everybody has insecurities and I'm definitely not an exception to that. So I don't know if that answered that question, but that's my thoughts on the matter. The next question is, wow, this is a good one. Top 5 drunk nights from the past year. Okay, wow. I wish Meech was here to answer this with me because like they probably all involve him. The first one I think of was definitely New Year's, which Chelsea, if you're watching this, you're probably having Ori watch it with you. Thank you guys for the best New Year's ever. Chelsea and Ori are our friends. Chelsea I met in college, and then her boyfriend Ori, him and Meech are like tight as hell. Even though they're like kind of the opposite of, like, they are literal opposite humans, but they're like the best of friends. They're honestly a little bit closer than me and Chelsea even are, which is very odd, but they have the strongest of bromances. But yeah, we went to their house and we pre-gamed a little, and then we went to another place that like this band that Chelsea likes was playing, but it was way too crowded, and it was literally like 11:45, and we needed to find a place to like ring in the new year, but like also have fun. And this place was way too crowded. It was smelly, it was sweaty, couldn't even get to the bar. So like literally in like 2 seconds flat, we were like, okay guys, we're going to Chelsea's job. And we got in an Uber. Oh my God. So Chelsea's job, it's like a restaurant, and then there's like an alleyway in the back that leads to the bar next door. And me and Meech luckily made it to the bar next door by like half a second to like say Happy New Year and kiss each other. Ori and Chelsea were still in the alleyway when the new year came in. But even after that, we had a hell of a time at this bar. It was so much fun. We were so wasted. Chelsea, towards the end of the night, apparently some girl, I was sitting at the bar and some girl came up to me. She's like, oh my God, your makeup is so pretty. Apparently, me being wasted as fuck, I just said, thanks. She was like, Ashley, why were you so mean to her? I was like, I was? I don't know what you're talking about. I thought I said thank you in a very kind way. I don't know what you're talking about. Wasn't I just nice? And she's like, no, you weren't. I'm like, oh, fuck. I need to go. I really thought I was nice to that girl. Unless Chelsea was even more wasted than me and I sounded mean even though I was being nice. So we'll never know the true answer to that. That was definitely one of the best drunk nights of the past year. I feel like all of them involved Chelsea and Ori, honestly, because there was another night. It was like a few months ago when it was really nice out, some random day. If you guys go on my Instagram, me and Chelsea did a photo shoot that day. It's like me with my extensions in and the sunglasses outside that day. So we did that photo shoot, and then we met up with the boys in the city because they worked like a few blocks from each other, and we went out after that. So I was with them. We went to a bar, had a drink, and then I went to this hair event that was across the street from the bar we were at, and me and Meech went there, had some open bar drinks, had a lot of them, and they were strong as fuck. We met up with them at the same bar because they were still there. The event was like really short. And then after that, we went to this bar called Crush. If you're in New York City, it's a really great bar. Crush, it's actually in Koreatown, which is on 32nd Street. It's just like one block is Koreatown. And it's like this random bar on like the 3rd floor of a building. So it's like you have to take an elevator up to the bar, and that day was really fucking hot and the elevator was broken, so we had to like hike up all these fucking flights of stairs to this bar, and we were already wasted when we got there. They had beer pong tables. We just got way too fucking trashed. And then yeah, we had a great time there. I was really drunk on my Instagram story. I wonder if you guys remember that. And then after we left there, they took an Uber home, but me and Meech were like, we were being cheap. Well, not even that we were being cheap. We were just like on the train line. Like we were a block away from the train that takes us directly home. So we were like, okay, let's get on the train. So we got on the train, but it ended up going local, and then I had to barf. So we had to get off the train at some random stop downtown. So I could try to puke in the bathroom, didn't end up puking. And then we tried to take an Uber from there to McDonald's in Brooklyn, but then we got to McDonald's, the Uber dropped us off. It ended up being closed, and we had to call another Uber to get home. I know this is supposed to be the best drunk nights of the past year, but this sounds like a terrible one, but we had a lot of fucking fun. Oh, okay, this was a good one. Last summer, it was like, I mean, I guess it's been within the past year, right? Last summer, Meech's friends came up from DC, a group of them, and we had planned out the most perfect day because they were literally going to be here for 24 hours, and we were like, oh, we are doing all of the fucking things. And by all of the fucking things, I mean getting drunk at multiple locations within a 24-hour period. So we started off here. They got here in the afternoon. Actually, the day before, his best friend Chris got here, and we took him out to a bar, got wasted, just the 3 of us, and then we came back here. We just went to sleep. It wasn't like we just got like obnoxiously drunk for no reason. And then the next day everybody else came. So we started off here, we pre-gamed, and then we went out to a brunch thing in the city that Meech's friend was hosting. We went there, we had some wings because we were all starving, and we started off drinking there. We weren't that drunk, but apparently one of us was, because then we went to Pizza Zoo, which if you don't know, and you are in New York, or if you come to New York, make sure that you come when a Pizza Zoo is on, because those are some of the best parties you will ever go to. It's basically like a day party that like the music is fucking poppin'. Like it's always at a really cool bar. The vibes are just awesome, and they pass around free pies of pizza throughout the whole thing. It is incredible. Whoever came up with that is a fucking genius, and they're great. Every time I've gone to one, I've had such a good time, except for this time, because we get in there. We aren't even in there for 5 minutes. And there's this long ass line to get pizza. There's like a table giving out the slices of pizza. There's a long ass line. Our friend decides to cut the line. And we know he decided to cut the line because we had not been in there long enough for him to get to the front of the line. Because when we walked in, we saw how long that line was. He just went straight to the front. You know it for a fact. And he says that he was going, he thought I was behind him and he was going to pass me a slice of pizza. And this guy, a guy that he probably skipped in line, grabbed the slice of pizza from him. That he said he was passing to me, but I was nowhere to be found. Well, at least nowhere to be found in his vicinity. And then when the guy grabbed the pizza from him, he took that as very disrespectful and he slapped the guy. Bro, I heard a scuffle in the far distance and immediately I said to myself, that must be my friends. And of course it was. But for some reason, he slapped the guy, but then the security escorted us, our group, to the VIP section, which is very interesting. It probably had something to do with Meech being such a sweet talker because I don't know what, I don't understand that. But yeah, so we went up to the VIP section. I also, in the middle of all this, I just walked up to the table and grabbed an entire pie of pizza. So I don't know why they were fighting over one slice because I literally grabbed a whole box. The VIP area was like up above everybody. So the people that they were the guy and his group of friends that got slapped, they could see us like directly where we were, and apparently they were like scoping out the place, like I don't know, the guys were just like really paranoid that they were gonna like call people and have us jumped or something. So the guys just left. It was just me and our girlfriend and my two girlfriends, one of them that wasn't with us originally, but she was there. And the guys left, and then we realized that they're not gonna get let back in. So we partied for a little, had our pizza, had our wait, we didn't even have time to order drinks. We didn't have drinks at that party. So yeah, that was supposed to be our whole day event. That thing was supposed to go on until like 10 p.m. and then we were gonna go out. It was like a day party. So once we realized the guys weren't gonna get back in, me and Lex were like, okay, we should probably leave. We should probably go find them because we're not just gonna stay here until 10 p.m. and the guys are like nowhere to be found. So we left and they said no re-entry. We're like, okay, fuck, that's annoying. So we bought these $40 tickets for no reason. And then me and Meech were like, fuck man, like we don't know what to do with them because we had this whole day planned and now like half of the day that we had planned is like down the drain. So we have hours to spare. So we basically just found a bunch of other bars. We went to, I can't remember the names of them, but we ended up at Barcade in Williamsburg. Where did we end the night? I don't know, we went to like 6 different bars that day and we were fucked up the whole time. But yeah, that was a great drunk night. That was a drunk day, fucking night. Ooh, my mom's wedding. That was a great drunk night. That was an incredible drunk night. Oh my God. Ended with a fight, as most of our drunk nights do, but it's okay. And you guys can watch the vlog for that if you want to see how drunk we truly got. Oh, my birthday in New Orleans, best fucking drunk night of the year. Oh my God. And it was just me and Meech, which like makes it even better. But like, if you guys haven't been to New Orleans, oh my God, you're gonna have the time of your life. You're gonna eat great. Honestly, that wasn't a drunk night. That was a drunk weekend. We were wasted the entire time. The only time I wasn't wasted is when I was dying from a hangover, but wow, so worth it. Like New Orleans is the fucking best. I'll link the vlog for that too because it was amazing. I vlogged horribly, but the snippets that I got were pretty good. Yeah, so I would probably say those 5. We've had a lot of other drunk nights though. I think we only have one more question. Okay, this is, how many times do you wash with purple shampoo if you use it, and how often do you do a conditioning treatment? Okay, so I wash with purple shampoo. I wash my hair once a week, which probably seems like crazy to a lot of you, but my hair is very, very dry, not to mention very, very bleached, so even drier than its natural state. So I only wash once a week, and lately I have been doing purple shampoo every single time I wash. I usually shampoo with something else, and then the second time I wash, because my hair gets very dirty, obviously I only wash it once a week. So the second wash, I'll do the purple shampoo and let it sit for a little bit. And that one I use the Amika purple shampoo, and I'll link that down below for you guys. And then I do a conditioning treatment every single time I wash my hair because they say you're supposed to do them once a week and I only wash my hair once a week. So I basically don't use regular conditioner. I use hair masks every time I wash my hair. So that's the answer to that. I feel like I've been talking for so long. Okay, guys, that is it for this Q&A. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't get your question in on time, I'm sorry. I'll try to answer it like on Instagram or wherever you ask me to get your answer. But thank you to everybody that did ask me questions. I love you all so, so much. Cheers to you. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button before you go. Wow, I'm drunk. The fuck? I upload every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 9 p.m. and I will see you guys again on Thursday. Wow, that was so obnoxious.